few years ago, if you were going to tie with long fibered synthetic material, you were probably going to tie with craft fur. But since then, companies have gone crazy with long fibered, great synthetic material. And if you ask me, this small little tying company is leading the way. In this product spotlight video, we're covering Squimpish Hair. And you're gonna dig it. I don't know why I have a koozie on this. It's like -1 here right now. Which is stupid. Ridiculous. So what is Squimpish Hair? Well, you know, to be dead honest with you, exactly what it is, I really don't know. What I do know is they come in a few different types. They have custom blends, and they're even doing monstrous dubbing brushes. So when you're talking about the actual material itself, this is the standard Squimpish Hair. It's got several different colors blended in it. It's really kind of hard to explain. This color is papaya. In this one color, there's probably 5 different colors in it. Like a darker brown and a really light tan, and then like a rusty color, and then like a blonde color. One of the main reasons I don't know what it is it comes on a hide like craft fur. And I've never seen anything like this. Go back to the 90s. Yeah. So the regular non-blended Squimpish fibers, you get a hank this big. I think it's like 3 inches by 10 inches. The fibers are really long. Like, wait. Like if you compare craft fur with Squimpish fibers, like massive difference in lengths. Massive difference in lengths. But these are 100% synthetic. They're gonna shed water really well. They're not gonna soak up water. Great for clousers all the way up to big musky flies. And literally everything in between. So to give you an idea on the consistency, they say it's somewhere, I think this is great. They say it's somewhere between bucktail and polar bear. I don't know what polar bear feels like, but it makes perfect sense, even though I don't know what polar bear feels like. So each strand is thicker than craft fur, but still has tons and tons of movement. The fibers aren't kinky. They're a straight fiber. They're all the same diameter. So to get this tapered effect, it's just layered on this. But also in the blends, they come pre-tapered because they taper it for you while they're blending. And it's great. Great thing. Now the regular Squimpish Hair all by itself is really cool. But if you ask me, where Squimpish Hair caught my attention was in the boutique blends. For sure. So in the boutique blends, what they've done is they've taken the regular Squimpish Hair and blended different colors together with different flashes and some other stuff that I don't know what it is, and they don't have it on their site. And they've made really deep blends. And by deep, I mean there's several colors in these blends. Some of these will have 8+ different colors. See the flash in there? I don't think that one is showing up on camera very well at all, but that dark gray sparkle is a really cool color, and there's a lot going on in there. But the boutique blends are 100% what caught my attention really quickly, because I like depth of color. I like a mottled effect. You know, just a regular straight color is fine. But why have just a regular straight color when you can have something that's way more lifelike? Nothing is just one color. Nothing in nature is just one straight color. Period. And nothing in the boutique blends is one straight color either. So there's a few different ways to use this stuff. You can stack it, you can reverse tie it, you can make dubbing brushes. So we're gonna jump over to the vise and show you a couple of these different ways to use this material all in one fly. And it's a really, really cool fly. It's that one. It's that one. I've got a 1/0 Gamakatsu SP11 3L3H. That's a mouthful, but great hook. I've already pre-tapered a tail. Next, I'm going to use some of these new Badger saddle hackles from Hairline. They're gorgeous. Gorgeous feathers. Now I've cut and quartered some more Squimpish fibers. We're just going to tie these in as wings and bellies. Some more saddles. I'm going to go just a little bit shorter every time with the saddles. Now I've stacked another one, but this is a little bit thicker, a little bit bigger. And the last two feathers. Looking a little crazy, almost like Captain Caveman right now, but it'll get better. I promise. So now I have several of these stacks, and I'm gonna make a dubbing loop out of this. Use wax. Trust me. I'm gonna use a dog brush to clean this up real well. So now we're talking colors. There are loads and loads of colors of Squimpish Hair and the boutique blends and everything like that. I just jumped over to their site and there's something like 6 different pages of just colors. Some of these blends are wild. They're just really, really cool. They tend to stay a little bit muted. They're not going to have as many just crazy colors, but then they have crazy colors if you want them. So most of these fibers are probably between 3 and 8 inches, somewhere in that range. So what that does is it gives you the ability to cut it and stack it on itself and then retaper it. So you can size down to real small flies like a clouser, and you've got a great fly. But let's tie one real quick. Let's tie a Squimpish clouser real quick. Now I've got some silver UV Angelina fibers that I'm going to stack in the middle. And you've got a great Clouser minnow variant that fishes really, really well. So really the only difference in the Squimpish Hair and the boutique blends are the blends are blended. They have a little bit of flash put in them, but they are pre-tapered. Everything is pre-tapered for you. They don't just give you a hank of something that's totally cut and you have to taper it as you go. I think this is a really good idea. I'd never seen this before in a synthetic. Most of them come pre-cut and you know you have to taper them yourself if you want to. Don't get me wrong, you still have to taper this to get it to the exact taper that you want, and when you're sizing down you have to taper it as well, but to come out of the package and be able to just put a cut on it and start tying and you've already got a taper, that's pretty cool, and I just haven't seen that before. I legitimately really like this stuff. I've seen a lot of people tying with it. You probably saw me tie with it several tying series ago in Gunnar Brammer's flies. If you haven't, I'll put links to some of those flies in the description of this video. But it is a really, really neat material that you can do a lot with. Blend this with other stuff. You could blend it with Angelina fibers. You could blend it with EP fibers if you wanted to. Just, you could do anything you want to do with this stuff. And that's one of the really, really good things about synthetics. You can do whatever you want with them. You can create big, you can create small. It's a lot of fun to work with. Hey guys, thanks for sticking around to the end of the Squimpish Hair video. Now I'm going to give away the flies and stuff from the previous video. The random number picker generator thing picked Darren Hunt 12. Darren, get with me on Instagram or shoot me an email and I'll get stuff out to you. For your chance to win the flies that I tied in this video, subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment on this video, and channel members get more entries. Just saying. See what I did there? And I'll have the random number generator pick a random number comment generator and send you stuff for free.